Hello everybody, welcome to an unboxing. It's been quite a while, but that's because we've been saving up for something very big. Today we are unboxing a very big iPad. It's so big, they're calling it an iMac. Alright, so this is the brand new M1 iMac, the new one for this year. And you know, it's a new design, it's a new look, it's like completely fresh and it's squarer than it used to be. You know how the old one was like a flat screen and it's like a curved butt. This one is just flat. But it also comes in a whole bunch of very cool colors. And the one that we have here, as you can probably tell, unless you're colorblind, is blue. So as you can see, it's blue, light blue in front. Then at the side, dark blue. And then at the back, dark blue also with the light blue Apple logo. That's one thing I have to say that I really like about Apple's boxes these days. They actually show you what the product looks like even before you open the product. Like, look at that. They even show an accurate number of ports on the back, which is like, why can't more devices do this? Nowadays, a lot of devices, right? The boxes is just like a box, and then like you don't even know what phone you get inside. Let's open the box. Oh, so there's like a strap here. Hey, where's the iMac? Oh, that's it! It's also kind of funny how this is a desktop, an AIO, right? But it opens like a laptop. Look at that! Seriously, doesn't it look like the iMac is missing? Like, hello? They even need to build like extra this thing here because the box is too big. Whoa! Wow! Hey, I've never unboxed. I think I unboxed an iMac before, but I don't remember it being like this. Oh, damn cool, eh? Look at that. Look at that. This is the high quality strap here. It's not some cheap paper thing that will like break. So at least your expensive iMac, right? It's still safe. Oh, that's it! What the f? Look at that! Dude, gaming laptop also fatter way. So if the iMac is so small, why is there so much packaging? Or to keep it safe in case of shipping, delivery. So also included with the iMac, you get the keyboard. Boom, color matched. It's so small and thin and light again. Fantastic. And then you also have, wow, that's a pretty cable. It's white and blue and it's braided. Oh, so pretty. And then we have this. Okay, this is your standard power cable, white one. And then there is this. Oh, designed by Apple in California. Stickers. The sticker is blue. Okay, you got paperwork, blue stickers. And that's pretty much it. Oh yes, of course, the power cable. Wow! Oh, this one also matching, see? It's blue and braided. This is a nice blue. This is like a baby blue. And it's blue and white cross stitching. Look at that, come, I show you. Can you see that? And then, because ours has the mouse, so it comes with the mouse also. Oh yeah, you can either get it with the mouse or the Magic Trackpad, or the mouse and the Magic Trackpad. I like to have both because I like trackpads. Oh, the mouse is also so pretty. Look, it's white at the top, so it looks like a normal one, but then kablang! Blue. But this also means the charging is at the bottom, which is like really dumb. Okay, so here you can see everything that was in the box. You got the cable, the keyboard, the mouse, the power brick, and the extra USB-C to lightning cable so that you can charge your mouse. It's just still like, why are we still charging it like this? And also, I think you can charge your keyboard, is it? Boop! There you go. Right, I like that it's color-coded, even though like And you know it's not meant to be on the table, but it's so pretty. Might just take it from my iPhone also. Okay, let's power it on. First, we gotta remove this thing. Oh, that's cool. Wow, eco-friendly paper. And then you've got this. Hello. No. Oh, that's pretty good. Da, na, 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 na. I still cannot get over how thin it is. Okay, so this is the 24-inch iMac, and of course, with most of Apple's products right now, at least the ones that they want to test out, right? This is being powered by their very own M1 processor. So it comes in two configurations. You can get the one with the 7-core GPU, or the one with an 8-core GPU. So you've got 8 compute cores and 8 GPU cores. This one is the 8-core version, so you get the 8-core GPU and the 8-core CPU built in. So this is supposed to have the best performance, and you can also get it with up to, I think, 16 gigs of RAM and 2 terabytes of SSD storage. This model here though only has 8 gigs of RAM and half terabyte of SSD storage, but still pretty high end, and it is the better processor. And apparently this particular unit also comes, because it has the 8-core GPU, it also comes with extra cooling. So I think there's like one extra fan, so you're supposed to get even better performance anyway, regardless. Okay, because you know it can keep the stuff cool. So this obviously this colorway is blue, and it looks, I think it looks really good. Like honestly, it's like this dark blue. Ooh, yeah. Apple really knows how to make things feel expensive, and this product is definitely one of it. And it's also super duper thin. So as you can see, the sides here, like it's like, I think, what is it? It's 2 iPhones, maybe less than 2 iPhones. But the thickness, according to their website, is 11.5 millimeters, which is crazy. That's thinner than most gaming laptops, just to give you a bit of perspective. You get an entire display and a whole computer in here, as well as the cooling and all that. But because they wanted to make it so thin, you know, the thing that usually takes up the most space is the power supply unit. So that's why the iMac comes with this. You see, it's a huge power brick, almost like a laptop. Yeah, but it also comes with this, which you know, goes into a wall. So yeah, as you can see, it is a two-tone design. So you've got a dark blue at the back, and then you've got a lighter blue stand with a really nice hinge, by the way. Like, it feels really good. Okay, that's a bit scary. I think if you go a bit too, if you're too ganas, if like you're angry, like the whole thing might just flip over, because this foot here very small. So don't so ganas lah. Just be like less ganas a bit. But there's this little hole here for the cable to go through. So it's able to go through like that, and then plug into the back. And then in front, you get an even lighter blue. I think it's slightly lighter shade, or it's the same shade, but because it's on a different material. This is like glassy. And then you've also got these white bezels. So these white bezels, a lot of controversy so far. A lot of people, like, they hate it. And a lot of people, they think it looks like the old iMac, which for some reason makes them feel like it looks nice. But I'm on the camp where it's super duper ugly, and I know why Apple did this. I know why. It's because if this design works out, they're gonna sell you an iMac Pro with black bezels, and then you're gonna be like, oh my god, I need the black bezels, so I'll buy the iMac Pro. Don't think I don't know Apple. You don't think I don't know your strategies. Up top also, there is a small tiny camera. This is a 1080p webcam, which is actually pretty impressive. From what I've seen, the video quality looks pretty good. Then obviously you get the color matching keyboard. Oh, it's a bit too bright here. Which I will now open. It's really pretty, of course, very small, very light. The back plate is white though, which might be a source of getting very dirty. But the most interesting thing, or the best part about this keyboard, is this thing here. This is a Touch ID sensor. So remember the Huawei Mate Station, which had the fingerprint scanner at the top? Yeah, this is basically the same thing. So did Apple just copy Huawei, or are we gonna address that? Alongside that, you get the mouse, which is also white on the top and blue at the bottom. Very nice, very nice. But I've never been a fan of the Apple Magic Mouse. it's just such a piece of shit ergonomically, honestly. Like, give me my Logitech G502 any day of the week, wired or even wireless one. The keyboard also is like a laptop keyboard, a lot of chiclet keys. It's pretty stable, but got a nice tactile bump, but it doesn't have a lot of travel. So it's kind of like, meh. Let's plug this bad boy up. So in addition to the 3-hole thing here where you can plug the power cable in, there's also an Ethernet port. So you don't need to have a big ugly port at the back here. It's on your power brick. Fantastic. So one thing interesting about this cable is that it actually is, I don't know if they call it MagSafe, but it's basically MagSafe. Oh, that is satisfying. And it's a strong connection. Look, if I pull this, the monitor starts tilting. So I guess the safety thing here is that, you know, MagSafe was always about like, if you accidentally kick your cable out, right, it's like, and then your laptop goes flying on a normal like physical connection. So MagSafe is supposed to be, because it's magnets, it holds together well, but then if accidentally tug on it, it would just boop, and then your device will still stay on the table. This one I guess has the same kind of function, because if I were to do like, it will just come off and the iMac's still on the table. So that's the idea, I guess. I don't know if they intended for it to be like that, or it's just magnets because magnets are cool. I hope I didn't just break the iMac. But yeah, it's a very strong connection for sure. Here's the thing, right? They removed MagSafe from their laptops because they wanted to go USB-C, and then they put MagSafe on the towel. I don't know, man. How do I turn it on? Oh yes. That was very loud. Oh my god. Okay, on the keyboard also. So this iMac has actually been unboxed in the past by our social team. They made an awesome video, probably. I don't know, I haven't seen it yet. But you should go and see it, because by the time you see this, you know, everything will be out already. So you should go hit up our Instagram, go see the reels. So in case you didn't know, this 24-inch panel is actually a really, really high resolution display. It is a 4.5K resolution, which is like quite insane for this kind of size. It also supports True Tone and has a max brightness of 500 nits. So because it supports True Tone, I'm going to immediately turn it off because I hate True Tone. It's a nice screen. Like, oh, even from this kind of extreme angle, I'm still getting pretty good viewing experience. And yeah, it's crazy. Wow. I still find it so hard to believe that this thin piece of thing, which is even thinner than my monitor at home, is a computer. What's a computer? This is a computer. Wow. I think the thing that I should talk about the screen is, are the white bezels annoying? Are they irritating? Are they very distracting? The answer is no. If you've ever been someone who uses screens a lot, you'll know that the bezels just fade away. No matter what color. It could be purple, it could be black. It would just fade away, because it's like, it's how humans do it, right? We selectively, it's what our brain does. It selectively focuses on the thing that you're doing, and then everything else is like you cannot see anymore. So that's why the white bezels, I don't think will be a problem, even though I'm noticing it now because I'm like deliberately looking for it, right? But I don't think it'll be an issue, because this is a really nice screen. Let me try something else, because apparently this thin thing has amazing speakers. So I'm gonna do a bit of myth busting here. This is good!
Tale as old as time. You need help from me. One phone got nice screen, the other got 860. Poco versus Redmi.
Nice. Where does the sound come from? Oh, there's like a grill at the bottom. This is why you never give Rory light things, because he's just gonna manhandle it. So I guess I'm not surprised that Apple has managed to make such amazing sounding speakers on such a small device. After all their MacBook speakers are amazing. So, you know, having one that's even, like, this is basically a really big MacBook. having that be just as good, or at least sounds just as good to me. Maybe not as good as the 16-inch MacBook Pro, but it's right up there. It's definitely nicer than our old iMac that we're using right now. So yeah, that's pretty much the rundown of the brand new iMac. One thing that I did want to test, because I saw like a couple of reports about this, is whether our iMac is crooked, because apparently a few iMacs have come into the to people and they have been crooked. So we're gonna measure this. So I got my good buddy over here, Mr. Stanley. So this is, as you can see, this is, what is this? 9 cm? Now on this side, just under 9 cm. I guess ours is straight then. Okay, there you go. There's one thing that I'm noticing though. This thing slides around really easily. Like, is it supposed to slide around so easily, or are there like feet that I need to remove? Nope, those are the feet. It's kind of dodgy. The touch, the mouse is still rubbish. The keyboard is still very subpar. But everything else about it looks good. It particularly looks nice, and I think that's a good indication of actually the target audience that Apple wants to go with this product. So you've got like your enthusiasts, like computer people who are building their own PCs, or like they want a lot of power, or they want something that's like very pang lang tang, or like a lot of performance per ringgit lah. If you're one of those people, then this is obviously not a device for you, because this device has been made not just to be a computer, but to be like a set piece in your living room, or like in your house, or in your particular setup. You know, it's supposed to be seen, it's supposed to look good, it's supposed to show people that you have good taste. So that's why they designed it like this, right? That's why they spend so much time talking about the colors on their website, and why there are even so many colors to begin with, rather than black and blue and silver. Not blue, sorry, black, grey and silver. You've got blue, there's like a yellow one, there's like a pink one. There's like so many different colors, and it's clear who the target audience is. It's for, you know, people at home who just want a computer. They just want a computer to do things on, and if for those people, they're not going to look at like all the specs and all of that. Not to say that this is really underpowered, because I don't think it is. I think it should perform like the MacBook Air, or you know, the M1 MacBook Pro. But what it is it's also very pretty. So people who are like, oh wow, you walk into Harvey Norman or whatever, right? You see this sea of grey and silver and black, and then boom, right in the middle, a salmon colored iMac. Of course your eye is gonna go there. Of course you're gonna go want to find out. And then you've got this big ass logo here. That is a status symbol, okay? And then you've got the color matching cables, the color matching keyboard, the color matching mouse, the color matching extra lightning cable. It's really awesome. Like, if I were someone who's looking for a computer to put in my home living room, and I'm like someone who's stylish, so not me, then, you know, I definitely look at this, because this looks very attractive. Because it's either you have something that's very big, in this case like an iMac, very big, very obvious, that is pretty well designed, or you can have something that's really small and out of the way if all you want is just a home computer. And the thing is, Apple has both. So they have this one, which is the iMac, is an AIO, that looks, you know, supposed to be for your home, or as Najib calls it, the receptionist computer. And they also have something called the Mac Mini, which is like a computer that is like this big. It's like this big. It's very small. It's like a, I don't know what you want to call it. It's like a sandwich. It's like a very big sandwich. So, you know, I started wondering, like, okay, if I was in the market for just a computer, or maybe a multimedia device for us to watch shows and you know, take online classes or whatever, which would be better, the Mac Mini or this one, the iMac? And if we look at that, so we have the Mac Mini over here, same specs. So we'll select this one, right? Okay, so you've got 8 gigs of RAM, 512 gigs of SSD storage, Ethernet, and this is the same specs like basically, and an M1 processor. And this is 3,799 ringgit. Whereas if we want to get this model is 7,249 ringgit, which is a lot more money. For that kind of money, you can get like a screen, like a really nice screen also, if the problem was whether you can match or not. But then you need to buy a keyboard and a mouse, and yeah, you can also get all of that. You can definitely get all of that in the difference between this and the price of the Mac Mini, in the difference of price between the Mac Mini and the iMac. What a word. So, you know, and if you want to hide something in your stylish living room, the Mac Mini is very small, very easy to hide. And if you may notice, here's the biggest kicker. That is why I think the Mac Mini is better, because of the ports. There are so many ports. There are 2 Thunderbolt ports. There's an HDMI port. There are 2 USB-A ports, headphone jack, Ethernet, and this one you can even outspec it to a 10 gigabit connection. And then of course you got the power cable. That kind of I/O is not something you can find in this device. So this device, okay, this particular one, since the high spec one, right? You get 4 USB-C ports, 2 of which are Thunderbolt. But on the base model, the one with the 7-core GPU, you only get 2 ports. Like, this is a desktop computer. Why are there only 2 USB-C ports? What? Like, this is, like, I understand on the MacBook, but this is an iMac. Where's my USB-A? Can I have 1 USB-A? Then there's no more card reader also. Yeah, this kind of sucks. So, you know, that again signals to me that it's leaning more and more towards the lifestyle portion of the tech lifestyle. You know, it's not really a tech person's computer. But then again, I guess the base model, or like the regular iMac, never really was. So I think if you want to buy it, right now I don't think I would recommend buying this, because it's just so expensive. Buy a Mac Mini or MacBook Air, or even the M1 MacBook Pro. Those I think are all better options than this particular iMac. But yeah, those are my thoughts. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you want to see a full review, let me know that below too, and also like what you want me to test and stuff like that. We're going to be handing this off to our designer, who will be designing things on it. Which, by the way, I want to mention also, why hasn't Apple come up with like a competition for the Surface Studio? I think that would be really awesome, because even like this kind of thinness, right, I can imagine just drawing on it. Oh, imagine drawing on this with the Apple Pencil. That'd be so sick, right? Yeah, we should let Apple know that. Apple, please get on it. Give me a touchscreen. Make this a really big iPad. Right, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, our YouTube channel. You can also like us on Facebook, but our home on the internet will always be at soyachinchao.com. So if you want to see more videos, let me know what you want to see, and we'll try our best to do it. In the meantime, during this MCO period and these crazy high cases in Malaysia, please stay safe, stay home, and we'll try and get through this together. All right, I'm Rory, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.